Hello, and I'm your host, Kyle Phoenix, and this is lesson 1 from A Course in Miracles. So it reads as Miracles book. This is the workbook for students, which has about 365 lessons. Lesson 1 is nothing I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place means anything. Now look solely around you and practice applying this idea very specifically to whatever you see. This table does not mean anything. This chair does not mean anything. This hand does not mean anything. This foot does not mean anything. This pen does not mean anything. Then look farther away from your immediate area and apply the idea to a wider range. The door does not mean anything. That body does not mean anything. That lamp does not mean anything. That sign does not mean anything. That shadow does not mean anything. Notice that these statements are not arranged in any order and make no allowance for differences in the kinds of things to which they are applied. That is the purpose of the exercise. The statement should merely be applied to anything you see. As you practice the idea for the day, use it totally indiscriminately. Do not attempt to apply it to everything you see, for these exercises should not become ritualistic. Only be sure that nothing you see is specifically excluded. One thing is like another as far as the application of the idea is concerned. Each of the first 3 lessons should not be done more than twice a day each, preferably morning and evening, nor should they be attempted for more than a minute or so, unless that entails a sense of hurry. A comfortable sense of leisure is essential. So, I've been studying A Course in Miracles for about 20 years now. And this first lesson is generally what opens you up, introduces you to where a course is going to take you. So what I want to do, because I'm going to try to make these as short as possible also for the podcast, is just a reflection on it. Nothing I see in this room, on this street, wherever you may be, means anything. What the course is doing is it is having you practice an exercise to become detached from all the things we normally attach ourselves to. So we normally attach ourselves to the things that we see, the things we can touch, the things that we feel, the things that we observe. So the first lesson is to see that as separate from the spiritual experience, from the consciousness experience which you are having. What is that thing? I do not know what that thing is. I don't know what that thing over there is. I know what it's called. I know what people have told me that it is. I know what it represents. I even know what it looks like. When I say it looks like this other thing, whatever that other thing is again falling into the category of something that people have told me what it is, what it should do, what it should be, and therefore what it should mean to me. So the first lesson of nothing that I see in this room, and I'm looking at lots of different video cameras and a control board and all of those kinds of things, I know what they are because of what people have told me that they are. Doesn't necessarily mean that's what they are. I know what they do because maybe I've been trained or showed how to use them, and therefore I assume, okay, I know what this is. But truly, do I know what this is? Do I know what the composition down on a molecular level might actually be? There's metal in here, there's plastic in here, all these different kinds of things. There's steel, there's a little bit of iron, there's some plastics, there's a little bit of wood down over there. All of these things are different elements, all different kinds of elements. So I truly don't know. There's glass, there's fiberglass, there are all these different kinds of things. So I don't know what all of this is. So the first lesson is to accept that literally the grandness of so many different kinds of things, whatever they may be, even if they may be people around me, escapes my entire ability to define. So now how do I bring this down into real life? Because you got a course is really up here and it says, hey, I want you to apply this everywhere. I don't know who people are. I don't know what this experience is for. I know that I'm filming this, that I'm taping this, that I'm going to broadcast this, that hopefully this will help you. I don't know how it will help you. I don't know why it will help you. I do not even know what this thing, this broadcast is for you, for all of the people it touches. I don't even really know, if you really want to take it to a full level, if anybody hears this or anybody relates to this. So that's the first place that we're left at. What do I then know? Because that's what the next supposition or the reverse inter question is. what do I know if I don't know what this other stuff is? And of course, our next lesson will take us there.